very grateful that you guys are here because, interestingly, the conversation is about power. And this will be a small enough group that I can start to give you guys an opportunity to talk about some things that have been happening in the 2 weeks of your lives. You know, nothing disclosing, but just start to talk about some specifics so that we can kind of get to this point. So the idea of power, and we're going to start to understand that well, let's go back to some reminders, which is that, and I really want to get your impressions on this. You know you chose to come here, right? Does everybody get that part? Mm-hmm. Is anybody unsettled with that concept? Okay. This circumstantial focus, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you chose to come here, which means, okay, I start out by saying I move from judgment to observation. So the conversation today, especially, it's good that this is a smaller group because it gets a little wonky. But the idea is that you chose everything, including your parents, including the circumstances that you're participating in, the bodies that you've chosen. Everything in this time-space continuum was a choice of yours. Now, I'm going to ask you to get a little away from this concept of getting very literal. Like, did I choose to live on Carolyn Court? Okay. A little bit higher than that. You've chosen everything. First thing people don't like to hear is I chose my parents. Are you kidding? You can't be telling me that. And the answer is yes. Because we're moving from this circumstantial focus to a spiritual focus. I don't need to remind you, we'll just go over it quickly. When I talk about spiritual, I'm not talking about organized religion. Those of you that participate in organized religion, that's lovely. Continue to use it the way you want. That is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about soul's purpose. Everybody, eventually, as I have conversations with people in groups or individually, inevitably, when they really are getting to the basic question, they're like, I'm just trying to figure out what my purpose is. And this is our conversation today, is we're going to start tapping into what your purpose is. But I will remind you that when we stay circumstantially focused, we lose all of our power. You are so powerful. We are the creators of our reality. We are the creators of our reality. And what happens is when we focus on the 3 or 4 circumstances that aren't going the way we want them to go, and they're not going the way we want them to go from a human desire. Human. Now remember, we're moving from human desire to soul's desire. In the human desire, we want things in our circumstantial reality to look and be a certain way. That's not wrong, guys. It's not wrong. We can't get this thing wrong. But our conversation today is going to lead you to the grander concept that we have to get off of the circumstances and move into the soul's purpose. So does everybody understand? When we focus on circumstances, we lose power. What happens when we focus on circumstances? We externalize everything. Did I do well enough? Do you like me well enough? Does she love me? Does he love me? Did it work out? Did it work out? Did it work out? Again, it's not wrong, but I'm just saying it's an externalized locus. It's an externalized perspective of who we are. And then we look at our bodies and we look at the things that we think we need to have perpetually going well, our bank statements and all of these other things. And again, I get it. When we came in this time-space continuum, these are the things that we use as tools to kind of play around with. And each time we give our power circumstantially over to the money or the relationships or the job or what is or our health or our bodies, we continuously lose our power. So as we move into this grander concept of the soul's purpose, and then I'm going to let you guys start asking some questions. Everything that is happening right now is to benefit you. So when I say this to people, I get the initial offensiveness of this. Whatever density is in your vortex right now, whatever circumstance isn't going the way you would like it to go right now, it isn't going wrong. It is going this way in order for you to practice mastery, to gain the perspective of soul's purpose, to move from the circumstance, no longer handing over your power to eradicating or ameliorating or managing the circumstances. We're talking about everything is going perfectly in order for you to master